Got to start the recording. Well, fortunately we didn't miss anything here. Anything important than few lines of dialogue. The guild operates as a wholesaler for local merchants, so if we stop by we can purchase an initial stock. It would not hurt to give our polite regards to the guild chief either. Especially since the guild is an organization that allows us to operate here in the first place. Okay, got it. Then let's go right now. When you want to leave the shop, head to the front door, currently located in the upper right-hand corner of the store. Oh, but I want to leave through the window like an action hero. To eternity and reset. Okay. Let's save first. Actually, let's save here. And here. And put the voice a little bit up. In 1 week we need to make 10,000. Merchant Guild. Hello. A girl and a fairy. You two are... Ah, yes, you're Recettear and that loan shark. While that is not, well, an incorrect assessment, could I ask that you refrain from calling me a loan shark? That's right, mister. She and I are partners, don't be mean. Forgive me. Partners it is. So how are the preparations for running that shop coming along? Quite well, thank you. In fact, we plan on opening today, so we stopped by in order to show our gratitude for your help. Very good, you two know what's what. If you have any problems, let me know, I'll be glad to help. We appreciate your kindness, thank you. And we appreciate your kindness, thank you very much. Not a problem at all. So you came straight to here to pick up some merchandise, right? Well, up the counter then, let's get you two sorted. This is our first time stocking up, our funds are limited, so do not go completely overboard. I recommend purchasing no more than 10 items. KO. Fork. I know about all of this, so there's no need to talk about this. Let's buy one of these. And... I shouldn't have bought that. Should not have bought that. Right then, will that be all? Yes, this is perfect. We shall return where our stocks run slow again. I'm looking forward to it. Here, a little something extra as a startup gift. Yay, a walnut bread. Thanks a bunch. Alright, little lady, give me your all. Capitalism ho! Well, Adam Smith would be proud of us at any rate. Let me actually... I shouldn't have spent money that much without actually checking the price, so... Let me just actually go... buy a little more smartly all of this stuff. Okay. Yay, a walnut bread. And here we go again. Capitalism ho. And back to the Recettear. Yeah, very well. It is time to give you crash course on the basics of running an item shop. Okay, what do I do first? First we need to put some items on display. If we don't have our goods out for people to see, we can hardly expect the customers to buy them after all. So I just need to get near the counters, these counters. Just so, once you know where you wish to place something, choose what you wish to place in primary button. You will understand when you try it, trust me. Now remember, what you place will affect how people perceive the store. So think carefully before you place something. Right. Now then, to start off, why not line up what we purchased on one of the counters? Okay. Reset, may I speak with you a moment? Sure, what is it? Those counters by the window. Items you place there will be visible to anyone passing by on the street. As such, putting eye-catching items, the sort of thing that makes you think, I want to buy this more than anything, on those counters is core principle of running a shop like this. In a very real way, those counters are the face of the shop, and what is placed there greatly affects interest in our business. So choose what you place there very, very carefully. Oh, I never thought about it like that. Okay, I'll be careful. Alright, that should do for displaying our wares. Are you sure it doesn't look dumb? Don't worry, everything looks good enough for the first attempt. Now I need to teach you how to actually sell things. Please go sit at the counter. Righto. Well then, the items are in place, and now you need to learn how to actually sell things to people without embarrassing yourself. Okay-o. So to start with, I will lecture on the actual process of selling an item we have displayed. Yes, Professor. If the students do not listen, they do not get any credit. Right. Now then, when a customer enters, be sure to greet them with a nice big welcome. Welcome? Greeting the customer helps them feel comfortable and relaxed. While in the store, their comfort is fundamental to our business. Remember that as we continue. Oh boy. So much reading today. Now, a typical customer will find an item they want on our displays, and then they will come to over to the counter to pay for it. Let me demonstrate. Could I get this, please? What they want will be in the target window. You will also be able to see the name and the base price. Pay close attention to the base price. Also, if you press button 3, you can view expanded information on the item in question. Consult the custom exe program included with Recettear if you wish to check or alter your button configuration. Custom exe. Focus, Reset. Your life is hard enough to control as it is. Okay. Now then, next you must decide what price you wish to offer. In general, you want to try and name a price higher than the base. Try naming a price if you will. Let's see. You likely noticed that the base price serves as your default. Raise your offer, press up. Press up, okay. Okay. That's very good, that is how you adjust your offer. As it might be obvious, if a customer is satisfied with your offer, it is a sale and you get a little bit of experience along with the money. If your price is too high, however, a customer can simply walk out. Learning to determine the proper price there lies the challenge. Now, if a customer disagrees with a price, but not so much that they want to storm out, then you can negotiate. Remember what I said about comfort earlier? That is the key here. Offer a price, but do not make it so outrageous that the customer feels you are not acting in good faith. So if they disagree but stay, offer a new price. Ideally, you will lower your offer a little, and they will take it and give you a sale. Some customers may just be trying to sniff out a better price when they are really willing to pay your initial price. However, whether or not you risk testing that possibility is up to you. How long you can keep haggling, well, that depends on how regular a customer the person in question is. As we are starting out, you will not be able to haggle for very long, but after customers began to trust us a little, you can haggle for a longer period of time. Well, time to put a theory into practice. Okay. Welcome. Could I get this, please? Okay, pick a price, right? Needs to be higher than price. Okay. Good, at this level, the customer will likely buy immediately. Alright then, now for the final out of haggling. Theoretically, what you wish to do is lower your price slowly. But as I mentioned, there is a limit to how long you can haggle. The idea is to deduce a customer's desired price and go from there. You say to use the desired price, but how do I? A large number of stores sell at about 30% over various price. It is not hard and fast rule, but people will usually accept that price level. Usually. If you can manage to go over that, you will make a lot of money. But do not want to risk driving away a customer. Right then, so as a customer I am haggling. Could you make it a little bit cheaper? Okay, gotta make it cheaper, but not too cheap. There we are. Reducing the price to this level makes a sale likely. Well, that just covers just about everything. Now let us put the entire lecture into practice all at once. If you can sell me an item, you will be ready for what lies ahead. Let us begin. Hello, welcome to Recettear. Would you like? I would like this, please. Could you go a little lower? Okay. Excellent price. One more time, just to be sure. Let's see. Expertly done. If you ever wish to practice again, simply ask me. Anytime we are in the store. And that is essentially how it goes. You are quite good for someone who has never done this before. Really? We still have a little bit of time left today, so let us go ahead and open the store proper. If anyone comes in, simply handle them in the same way that we just practiced. Oh, you sure it'll be okay? Don't worry. As the saying goes, salesmanship is more of an art than it is science. You learn as you go. Now then, I will open us up. Go and sit at the counter. Okay day. Hi there. Really rather expensive. Seems about right. You did well. I sold stuff. Mira said I sold stuff like to people. Hey Dad, I'm so happy. I did it. I did it. Papa, I did it. And that's how we started running an item shop. Oh, you're wondering why we started an item shop at all? Not really, no. Well, to explain that, you need to understand how Tear and I first met. A tale of a fairy, a girl, and an item, and how to run an item shop. Recettear. Let's see. Yep, the calendar says it's been 3 months since Papa left. I don't get why he suddenly said, I'm gonna be a hero, and then took off without saying when he'd be back. I really hope he's okay. I'm getting lonely. Well, I shouldn't worry too much about him. The best thing about him is how tough he is. He'll be okay. But Papa wouldn't knock. Who is that? Hi. Yeah, who it is? Who is it? Who this? Huh? There's nobody here. Wait, what? At my feet?
こんばんは。
Good evening. You are Mademoiselle Recette Lemongrass? Miss Fairy? Pardon me, but I am the one asking questions. Again, are you Recette Lemongrass? Yes, I am Recette. My name is Tier. I am an agent of Tern Finance Company. Finance Company? I'm here to collect payment on a loan paid out to your father. Here is the contract and my identification. Loan repayment. In plainer terms, I'm here to get our money back. If you are incapable of facilitating repayment, this house will be seized as a collateral in order to repay the loan. Facilitating collateral? Seize? What?
でも。
But Papa isn't here. He is not here. Yes, I see that now. Monsieur Lemongrass disappeared following a fracas atop the local volcano, so we assumed he might have returned here. Even if he has not, however, the contract covers this eventuality. Covers this? Quite, as the sole remaining member of his household, we shall require that you pay his debts in his stead. Eh? But how am I supposed to do that? I barely have enough money to live by myself. Naturally, we are not demanding it all to be repaid at once. There is still a small amount of time before any payment is due. Therefore, am I gonna get sold off in parts to distant foreign lands to repay Papa's debt? I wonder if I can survive with only 2 internal organs. Maybe if I eat a lot of spinach that can replace my blood and... But I don't wanna be a sailor, what am I gonna do?
話を聞いてください。
Please listen to me for a moment. I've no clue where you're getting these ludicrous ideas from. But I would never do such a thing, quite the opposite in fact. I was sent here to ensure that you wouldn't have to resort to such, well, absurd methods to pay us back. But what? I've been sent to support you to the fullest of my ability so that you may repay the debt via labor. What? But I've never worked a single day in my life. Experience has no bearing in this case. All that matters is whether or not you are willing to work. Oh. Apologies for a second. If you do not wish to work, then that is it. The house is terms, and I will have to ask you to leave the premises. As the saying goes, those who do not work, do not eat. So, Miss Lemongrass, which will it be, work or the house? Well, I'll work then. Splendid. But I don't even know what I could do. Actually, I already have an idea on that front. You are aware, of course, that this city is an adventuring hub. In addition, this house faces out onto one of their main city lanes. Therefore, I propose converting the house into an item store. Item store? What? Really? Reset? Mademoiselle Lemongrass? I was only gone for a little while to do market research. Where could she have gone? I am being silly. Of course she fled. Why would she not? All I did was threaten to take away everything she ever knew and loved. Asking her to turn the house into an item shop was foolish, even if it was to repay the debt. The poor girl must be terribly confused, and on top of that her father is probably... Wait, outside? Janus, it's done.
Yeah.
Hey there, look, it's done. What is that? It's our shop sign, of course. Doesn't it look cool? You can't be a shop without one of these, you know. Yes, well, it is quite well made. However, I've always been good at making stuff. Be that as it may, while the sign is nice, Huh? Is there a problem? Well, the name, you are quite sure you have thought that through. Recettear. Well, we're partners, right? You said so. I put Recette and Tier together, Recettear. Isn't that neat? Well, that is to say, the sentiment is commendable, but it's the two of us opening the store. So the name should reflect that, right? You don't like it? Really, it's not that, but well, that is... Well, then it's decided. Recettear Ho. Recettear. Mispronounce it even slightly. Recettear. Well, this job is going to be even more absurdly difficult than I originally suspected, I fear. Recettear. And so a fairy suddenly entered my life. One thing was for sure, this wasn't going to be dull. Merde. How is it possible to sleep this much each day? How? Here. Let's do the very best we can. Recette, wake up! Oh, who's on first? Oh, Tear. Right, good morning. The clock does not have a good morning hand. Recette, you are the proprietor of an item shop now. You must learn to be responsible and not sleep the day away. Right. Why in the name of heaven are you smiling so much? That smile you had while sleeping is just getting bigger. Oh, no reason. I just think I saw something nice in my dreams. Recette, let's give it our... Tear! Let's give it our best. Well, if you really are dedicated to making this work, wash yourself and meet me downstairs. Will do. So I have an item shop and stuff. It's all cool and awesome. So what do I do now? That is up to your judgment. If you sit at the counter, we can open immediately. Or we can reorganize the shop, or we could even go search for new stock around town or elsewhere. Yikes, that's a ton of options. How do I choose? It's as I said earlier, running a place like this is more of an art than it is something you can simply follow a map through. Simply pick something, we will deal with what comes. Okay? Adventuring Guild. Say, what is this place? This is the Adventurers Guild. The guild manages expeditions to various untamed wilderness areas and abandoned ruins near the city. The areas commonly referred to as dungeons. Without approval, adventurers cannot visit the dungeons. Oh, nuts! So we can't just go into a dungeon and pick up everything up. We see? If we could do that, we could sell everything we get at 100% profit. It is still a very good idea, and a great many people have made fortunes that way. If you wish to do so, however, we must first hire an adventurer. Hire? Can I just pick anybody? The truth of the matter is a bit more complicated. Even if you pay them a few adventurers are willing to risk their lives simply for the benefit of a complete stranger. Oh, so they turn away people they don't know very well. Indeed, you should first get to know a few adventurers and build up a certain level of trust with them. If all goes well, they will give you a symbol of their guild membership. This usually takes the form of a card. With that in hand, we can bring an adventurer with us. So it's like they're inviting us to a dinner party. Well, dinner parties usually don't include blood-mad beasts attempting to rip you limb from limb. But the analogy does work. Somewhat. Right, so first I need to meet an adventurer. Which, for us, should not be that difficult, yes? After all, we run an item shop. So we should get a few coming in as clients on a fairly regular basis. Oh yeah, well then I'll do my best to get a dinner invitation. Indeed, just be careful with Recette is not on the menu. That Recette is not on the menu, huh? Is something wrong? Oh, that guy over there. Listen to me. If I can't work, I can't get the money. If I can't get the money, I can't get the items. And if I can't get the items, apparently I can't work. Heaven, if I had a few things, I could at least visit the Hall of Trials. I wonder what's going on. It seems to be a rookie adventurer complaining about his inability to complete the required guild test. Test? Well, the guild hardly allows anyone in off the street. Like, you can only work officially for the guild after passing a test. An item shop owner is hardly the only job with challenges. I have an idea. Well, I do believe we have found our first adventurer. Wait, but what do you mean by the... there, wait. Son of a... I burned what cash I had just getting to this city. If I can't get into the guild, I don't know what I'll even do for dinner money. Now I'm hungry. Great.
ちょっといいですか
Pardon me for a moment, you there, adventurer with that seedy look. Who are you calling seedy? Well, you two would be... We're a pair of merchants who happen to be passing. Merchants, oh, you heard me talking. Sorry, but I'm way too broke and seedy to buy anything. Believe me, I could tell by your seedy nature that attempting to sell you anything would be a colossal waste of time. Come on, Tier, stop with the seedy already, he isn't a plant. So are you two going to prune me or what, here? Would you like it if we came with you to the Hall of Trials? If you require equipment or items, we can provide them. I'd call you a pair of angels then, but why? Business, naturally. We help you pass the trial, you provide us with your card. Oh, I get it. We help Mr. Swordsman clear the dungeon, and then he gives us his card, a sign of our eternal friendship. Eternal friendship is rather irrelevant in this case, but it does work out neatly for all of us. What do you say? I see, you guys are pretty new at all of this too, huh? Our offer, Mr. Swordsman, yes or no?
Yes.
Alright then, heck, I got nothing to lose. Aside from my precious life anyway. Yayifications. Glad to meet you too, I'm Recettear, nice to meet you. And I'm Tier. I'm Louis. Call me Louis. Louis the Swordsman, good to meet you. Yes. Now then, we will begin all the preparations for a dungeon visit, including a visit to the central market to pick up food and other restorative items. We will then return here for you when we are ready. Right, I'll be here waiting. Market? Let's buy a couple of these. Let's depart. All of the trials. And with this, we are going to take a little break so I can go visit the bathroom. So I'll be right back with you.